but I'm still a little bit cold. So I'm gonna kind of wait for everybody to get on. It's kind of not a scheduled time, and I have been like under the weather. I was sick a week and a half, and so I didn't do anything. I still look pretty rough, but it is what it is. And I'm wearing my hat that Angie at Canterbury Trails Farm made me. Anyway, it's kind of pretty today. But right before the holiday, and I got sick and I got really behind, but I got to meet up with Tony at our cabin in the woods, and I had met up with him at my mom's, and he had made some jelly and brought it to me, some jalapeno jelly and some pickled beets. Oh my gosh, aren't those gorgeous? So yeah, I gave him some seeds and he surprised me with that stuff. I was so tickled. So it's a little bit chilly here, but I also have a lot of friends on Facebook and just people like in the seed community and things like that. I got this card from my friend Karen in Oregon. We have been really good friends for many years. And I really like my friendships. And then I got a card from my neighbor. Isn't that pretty? They're really good neighbors. I'm going to just set that right there because the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. And then Sherry, Southern Roots with Sherry. Trying to fit the cards in there. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, the friendships I've made are incredible. And then here's something else. Of course, her and Shannon. Who doesn't love you guys? Oh my gosh. Isn't that cute? So the Chatterbox girls, I got their card. And then my friend Angie at Canterbury Trails Farm. And I love snowmen. Christmas wishes. Isn't that just adorable? And I'm one of those that saves my cards. Yeah, sorry, my voice is a little hoarse. I definitely save my cards. And this is another card. This is from my other neighbor. Isn't that pretty? She's an artist. She's amazing. And then got this card from a business and family. Glory to the newborn king. And that is so neat. And then my friend Brian at Brian Lowe's Hills Homestead. Oh, whoops. I just lost a card. Hold on. Don't laugh, you're in my pajamas. Of course, the wind would have to pick up. I'm using the jellies for fur. It's a little chilly. Isn't that cute? Merry Christmas. Brian and I have been friends from the get-go. I mean, from when I started on YouTube again. So for those of you who don't know, I started doing the YouTube in 2010. I quit in 2014, the beginning of that season, because of the fire. And I picked back up later. A lot of my old videos are still out there, but they're not under Hardknack Farms. But look, Suburban Homesteader, Arizona and Wyoming, and that's Sandy. Isn't that beautiful? She is a big support. She is so sweet. Of course, all my friends I've met have been. I haven't got to meet her in person yet, but I do plan on it someday. And then this was to a invite to a Christmas party. And I'm still a little bit snotty. I apologize. And I can't see the chat. I've never gone live on YouTube. Kathy at my Alabama Farm Life. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy. Isn't that beautiful? Amen. I love the Lord. Well, I've been leaning on Him a lot lately. Not to kind of be a downer, but we lost our dog Christmas Eve morning. Just sad. And this is a card. Oop. Ta-da. There we go. And this is from Joy Bless Life and Donnie Storyteller Weaver. I don't know if I can fit that in there. Isn't that pretty? And she had sent me a note, and I think it's just beautiful. The shepherd keeping their sheep. Thought it would be a little bit warmer right here, but it's not. It's kind of chilly. And then from my sister. Yeah, I'm old school. You know, I love Christmas cards. Peaceful Christmas to you. Isn't that cute? We did not get to have Christmas with my family this year because we were sick. First of all, I was running some errands, and it was on a Monday, and I stopped at a place, and I told them I wanted to try a new place, and I wanted a latte, but I wanted coconut milk because I can't have dairy. And I stressed and stressed and stressed. They told me it was coconut milk. No, it wasn't. I got deathly sick. You can't trust those chain stores. They don't listen, they don't care, and they have very rude staff, by the way. Yeah, I said that. They were rude. They seemed to be really put out with my special request for coconut milk. But, you know, I can't help it. So that's why I thought I got sick originally. I started throwing up, broke out in a rash, got really, really sick. But it seemed to hang on. And it was just not good. And this is from my other neighbor. She has some goats. Really sweet. Gail Southern Living, which she was my first card this season. And I had some friends tell me they got their cards mailed late, and that I would probably get mine late. And this is from my nephew. He's getting married. And there's his new fiance. She's so sweet. They got some little corgis. I'm sad I didn't get to have Christmas with them, but she's a nurse. She didn't get to have Christmas, so next year. And then Deb's Way. Everybody knows Deb. She's so sweet. So her, Nona Grace, Brian Hillslow's Homestead, and Deb's Way. There's just a bunch of us that kind of become really good friends from the get-go. And we have been a great support to each other's channels. And this is from our family. Cozy cabin and a snowman. That's sweet. And then one of my good friends, I met her years ago. She was at Tom and I's wedding. Sweet. And she's beautiful. She has her own YouTube channel too. And she plays the piano. And if you're friends with me on YouTube, Facebook, you'll see her. She plays her piano and she sings happy birthday every year. She's sweet. Look at that, beautiful snowflakes. And then she sends a nice letter kind of updating everything that's gone on for the year. She got to meet Christopher Cross. She is a music lover and she gets to meet some of the biggest stars. Anyway, those are some of my Christmas cards that I got. And again, for those of you that come in, I got some beets, pickled beets, some jalapeno jelly from Tony at our cabin in the woods. I met him and his wife at Pryor, Oklahoma. Really sweet couple. Now, how do I see the chat if I'm live? Oh, there's Colleen. Okay, I see a little thing pop up and then it disappears. So I don't know how many of you are in here. If you can leave me a comment, maybe I can see who's all in here. Sorry, I have a really deep, raspy cough. And it's still kind of hanging on with me, and I'm still a little bit hoarse, but I figured, I know it's after Christmas, but I couldn't help it. Yay! Oh, Cowboy Roy Rogers, how are you? I hope you're having good holidays. I was trying to get caught up. I was sick for several days, about a week and a half. I finally got out of the house yesterday. I had to go to the store, and I didn't feel like it. I really didn't. And I come home and I crashed. I lived in my pajamas for a week and a half. Not the same ones, mind you, but yeah. And I finally got dressed yesterday and I felt somewhat human. And I feel better. I still got just a little deep cough. We've got the eucalyptus oil and we've been diffusing and just drinking lots of fluids. The one thing that I did get was some ginger ale. And I don't drink pop, but I did get some ginger ale. We did, excuse me, we did hot wassail in the crock pot and just sipped on that. That was really good. But yeah, I just got really, really sick. First, I thought it was the latte that I had gotten. And trust me, I will never go back to that store. And what was funny is when I asked this, she got really mad that I even asked her about the coconut milk. And I should have just drove off. My instinct should have been spot on and I should have just drove off and forgot about it. But, okay, good. I knew she was heading that way. She wasn't live last night. I checked. Because there was a lot of people talking about Sean, you know, North Shore preparedness. Okay, because I'm getting names mixed up. He passed away Christmas Eve. Sad. I guess there's an animal back there who's making all kinds of noise. Yeah, I was just looking at the sky that you can see across the sky, all these little trails. The planes have been busy. And I guess the weather, from what I understand, the weather isn't natural anymore. There's a lot of birds out here. So yeah, we miss Christmas, darn it. And so we are going to get with family at another time. My voice is so hoarse, it sounds terrible. So what is everybody up to today? I know it's I'm going to put my cards back in here because it's a little bit windy. I'm kind of old school. I come from that generation that does Christmas cards. A lot of the younger generation, they don't really do the Christmas cards. Hey, Jason, how are you? I hope you got my card. Yeah, that's where I learned about it first, was from Green Greg's. If you haven't checked out that channel, of course, he's with that Freedom Restoration Foundation that's so important. And then I can't really, so I've never gone live on YouTube. I've always gone through the, what do you call it? My mind went blank. The streaming thing before I had my 1,000. And another thing I want to address while I'm thinking about it is YouTube's ripping me off. My watch hours are staying the same, and how do your views go backwards? How are your views on your channel going backwards? Yeah, StreamYard. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, how do your hours go backwards? You know, YouTube has done that to me since I started vlogging. And the minute I started vlogging again, they changed the rules, which I was never on here for that reason. It just makes me mad that they're ripping me off. My watch hours are exactly the same, and I screenshot my watch hours twice a day, and they're the same, and they'll stay the same for 3 weeks. And I have other channels saying they're helping me with watch hours, and my hours are not moving. And how do your views go backwards? Can anybody answer that one for me? I've seen other people talk about it. So I started screenshotting my views, and yeah, they're going backwards. Oh man, Jason, we have been too. We're sick about a week and a half. We had this respiratory junk. Of course, I have asthma, and I get sick every couple years. And the last time I'd been sick was before the pandemic, and I haven't been sick since. But I did let my guard down. Normally when I'm out and about, I do use that doTERRA On Guard, and I wash my hands real good. And and I had got out and went to a few stores local, and I guess that's where I got sick. I don't know. But it must have been contagious because my son and my husband got it. And they had the same thing. The cough is the worst. And see, I'm like really congested. But yeah, we missed Christmas, and I don't do doctors. Sorry, I do not trust doctors. Haven't in many years. I don't go to doctors. Never. I did the oil of oregano. I did veggie stock. I just slept. Did the diffusing. Did the fluids. I did NAC and zinc, and a homemade cough syrup. Had horehound in it and everything, and it helped. And then we did the diffuser, and I did melaleuca, and I alternated eucalyptus and breathe. Yeah, they take away the likes too. It's wrong. I don't know why they're doing that to me. Every time I would get too close to my 4,000 hours, they would just strip them. They've never allowed that. Like when the beginning of the 2020, I had almost my 4,000 watch hours, and they stripped me down. And one time when I went to an event, they took away over 100 subscribers, and they just keep jacking with me. They're evil. So I have gone to other platforms, and I like how you can talk free anyway. But I don't like the fact that they're doing that to people. It's not right. They make money. It doesn't cost them anything. They get commercial revenue, and you know how much money they get. And they only pay people like pennies compared to what they make. Yes, I understand the platform's a lot of work, and there is work entailed, and they do need to get something, but to rip people off is wrong. I don't like that. Kind of just ticks me off. I wish I could see the chat. I can't see anything until it pops up, and then it stays up for a second, and then it disappears, and I missed the whole beginning of the chat because I didn't see if any, who all's in here. It says there's 4 people in here now. It says I have 5 likes, but I know I don't normally come on a Friday. Normally this is kind of my husband and I's time, but ooh, a little bit of a breeze. It's chilly, but I wanted to come out here and do this. I gotta go check on the greenhouse. Got tomatoes in there, and I tried some amaranth, and it's sprouting. And I planted some green beans, got some potatoes, echinacea, mullein, rosemary, lemongrass, some parsley, lemon balm. Lemon balm's real healing. Oh, it's kind of chilly still. And then I've got some more sweet peppers to plant. I planted some more moringa. I have moringa growing in there. I got a lemon. Yeah, guys, I got a big old lemon in there. I'm gonna have to do a video. I'm behind on videos because I've been sick and we had all that cold blizzard, and I didn't feel good at all. I ran fever for like 2 days, which is normal because sometimes I get pneumonia real easy and I get ear infections real easy. And it's just because of allergies and sinuses and stuff. But once I went whole food plant-based, I kind of don't get sick as much, like, and give up gluten and stuff and dairy. I mean, and processed foods. We don't need to be eating that processed food junk. My body really started healing itself. But I guess I got so busy. I had so much to do. I kind of got overwhelmed. I had a lot to do before the holiday. And I think I just overdid it and got sick. And it was not fun. I don't like being sick. I thought I was going to scream. I slept for 3 or 4 days on the couch sitting upright. And then I finally moved to the bed, and then I was like pulling the sheets off, cleaning the sheets. Like, we have like an ionizer, and if it would warm up enough, I could put it off in the house and it will clean it like a hospital room. I'm gonna need to do that, but anyway. Well, I've only got 2 people on here, 3. I know it's not my normal time. I don't even know what time it is, to be honest with you, because I was kind of sitting around making pot scrubbers. I can only make a few at a time because then my hand goes numb. So I was working on that, and I was watching a few other people's Christmas cards, and I was like, I need to do that. I need to do my Christmas cards. So good, Colleen, thank you. So is Cowboy Roy Rogers still here? Do you ever come to Oklahoma when you drive? Just curious. I wasn't sure if you did, but sure would like to meet up with you and give you some garden seeds and such. I was able to harvest quite a bit of garden seed, even though I didn't have much this last year. I did get tomatoes and peppers in the greenhouse. Hot peppers. I didn't get sweet peppers this year, but I have sweet peppers. Hopefully I can harvest some for this season. But I'm trying to figure this out. I would like to see the chat. Okay, here we go. Now I can see the chat. I'm not tech savvy. Oh, thank you. Hello, Brampton Gardner. How is Canada doing? How's the weather there? I bet you're cold. This weather's crazy. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Cowboy Roy Rogers, you should check his channel out. He is amazing. A true patriot. We're warm today. Oh, nice. It's just a little bit nippy here. Of course, I'm in the shade. If I was in the sun, I would be a little bit warmer. 53 and rainy. Well, that's not bad for Canada, though. It melted all your snow. We didn't get that much. We got a blizzard, but it kind of just dusted the ground here. Only Texas. Aw. Well, darn it. We were 9. Ooh. Yeah, we dropped down to 4. And I thought I was going to break. I had to get up and take the dog out because she got into the trash. And she got some peppers and pinto beans, and it just tore her stomach up. And I didn't know that dogs couldn't handle peppers. You know, she's always scavenging stuff. She's a rescue dog, and I've never had a dog that would eat trash. This dog would eat trash. And so she did pass away Christmas Eve morning. About 5:30, I took her out, and she just fell. And I was just really heartbroken because I didn't feel like she was old. And I mean, we had her for years, but okay, cool. More important updates on my channel. I'm gonna watch those. Yeah, we found her on our property, and it was cold and it was icy, and she had a plastic container over her head. And you could tell she'd been abused because if you moved real fast, she would cow down and whimper like you were going to hurt her, and it was so sad. So we've loved on her, and she's a really good dog. She didn't leave our farm. She stayed right here. She was indoors. We would bring her out. Of course, she would eat everything. But she just, she got what they call garbage gut. And I was sick and I didn't know what had happened to her. And so by the time I could treat it, she passed. And I had got her some, oh, what do you call it? It's a homeopath for food poisoning. So I now will keep that on hand, and now I know what the symptoms are, but hopefully we won't ever have a dog that'll do that again. It was heartbreaking. But we gave her a good home, and we loved on her, and, you know, she was a really good dog. It's hard. It's just really hard to lose a pet. But yeah, if you want updates, Cowboy Roy Rogers, and of course, the Freedom Restoration Foundation. Something that's very important to me is our freedom. I don't like what's going on. I don't like what's going on anywhere. I don't want the Great Reset. I just want to be left alone and live out life without all this going on. Yeah, I'm tired of it. It's not right. I'm in my 50s and I just want freedom. I want to be able to live and be free and be left alone. You know, the way God intended us to be. But that's what's important to me. Oh, I got 8 likes. I can see that. Yeah, it is very frustrating. I mean, why can't they just leave us alone? I don't want no Great Reset. I don't want this another pandemic that they're planning, which this one was planned too. You know, it's all just so evil, but they won't answer to God. Yep, I find comfort in that. I wouldn't want to answer to God. I mean, I'll have to answer for a lot of stuff I've done in my life because I'm a sinner, but I try not to be. The older you get, the more the closer you get to God, to me. When I was younger, you think you're bulletproof and, you can just do what you want, and no, there's consequences. But I love the Lord, and I live my life for Him, and I hope that's evident. And I know that I'm in my 50s, and, I don't know how much time I have on earth, but I hope the rest of my life is useful. And I've made some incredible friends, and I love it here. I have the best husband, everything. Oh, I lost a bunch of people. That's fine. That's how it goes when you start talking about hot button topics. There they go. But anyway, I wanted to come on here and show the Christmas cards and the pickled beets and the jelly. I didn't want to eat them until I did showed them, because actually when I wasn't feeling good, I wanted those pickled beets, but I actually ate a jar of mine because I know when you don't feel good, I don't think I ate just the broth. I didn't eat for like probably 5 days, and of course my thyroid's messed up from the tick bite, but I got to where I was kind of weak and puny from not eating. Hey, Tinker's wife. Like, I'm so used to looking for the dog. How are you, Patty? Okay. I need to be one of these days. I need to be a member. I didn't need to get it all figured out. I need to get set up on the other platform as well. I've been trying to catch green Gregs. Oh, you're getting ready to move again. Is it okay to ask where? Or I knew that you were going to move. I didn't know when. And kind of where are you going to stay in Oregon, or are you going to move to a different state? Ooh, it's a little chilly. I know I've been like cold, and I've been under my electric blanket. I had it on high, and I was still cold. It's pretty bad. I would take like hot showers and stuff, and then put on clean pajamas, and just curl back into bed or on the couch. Electric blanket's my best friend. Or it's actually electric throw. Right? Isn't that the way it goes? Oh well. Yeah. Oh, cool. You should like that. So is your son going to help you get moved? I know you'll probably want to be gardening again and such. That will be nice. I wish I could see the chat. It just went away again. Okay. Now I got but it doesn't stay long, and then it goes away again. Okay. Okay, that's great. Moving's not fun. I still have to unpack. All of my stuff's still packed. So I'm kind of wanting us to get this house finished so I can get moved in, like we could just get settled. Because I have a lot of kitchen stuff because I cook and such, and The little kitchen we have now, I don't have room. That's why I borrowed my friend's kitchen. Plus, our stove went out, the dishwasher doesn't work, and which I don't like a dishwasher anyway, at least the old ones. I'm sure a newer one might be more efficient, but I have a lot of stuff that you can't put in a dishwasher, so um, I have a lot of like baking stuff and canning stuff and all that, and there's a lot of stuff you can't put in a dishwasher, and then the microwave's not working, and it's like, we're not going to buy new stuff right now because, we're building. Hopefully we can get started again. I don't know what we're going to do next, the brick and rock. Yeah, I haven't used a dishwasher in years, and he has a real old dishwasher, and it doesn't really work. I mean, I guess, like, my mom has a really nice one. My friend has a really nice one. They wash good, but I have stuff that just don't go in the dishwasher. I am really cold. Y'all don't laugh. I got pajama bottoms on. You don't get good reception in the house, so that's why I had to come outside. Plus, I wanted to be outside for just a little bit. I've been cooped up too much. And I'll have to go to the greenhouse to check on, I want to check on the amaranth, because I wasn't sure if the amaranth would grow in the greenhouse. And so I just started some in a little tray, and it's sprouting. So it'll be my test run to see if I can grow it in the greenhouse. Aww. Well, we're not really moving. We're right here. It's just my stuff. When I married Tom, my stuff is still packed. And so I haven't really been able to unpack very much of it. Like, I'll unpack a few things and use them and then pack them back up. But I'm ready to get situated. In the new house, I'll have a big kitchen. So I am going to get my dream kitchen. And I like to cook. And so I desperately need a big kitchen. Okay, awesome. Well, and I didn't tell anybody I was going on, so she's busy, and I totally understand that. And I don't normally go on, but I wanted to get the Christmas cards shown because it's after Christmas. And then I had been wanting to do the jelly and the pickled beets because I have met some incredible people from YouTube. And Tony and his wife don't live too far away from me, and so I went to my mom's, and I was able to see, oh yeah, I'm so excited. So I was able to meet up with Tony and give him some seeds, and he surprised me with jalapeno jelly and the pickled beets, which, yum. I love pickled beets. I only got like, I was only able to make 4 jars of pickled beets. So I guess I'm going to have to get out that $50 February thing because I didn't produce enough out of the garden. We were just really drought and heat, and it was just a horrible garden year. Horrible garden year. I hope next year's so much better. Oh, I lost everybody. Let me see here. Well, y'all, I don't know what's going on. It could be my internet. I may have not got on the good internet. But anyway, everybody have a blessed day, and I will get busy. You guys, the internet went out as usual. So y'all are in my kitchen now. I thought I would just pop back on and explain that I lost the feed. So I didn't know if anybody is there still or not. It says nobody's on. So anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that I lost the feed. And so I hope you guys have a blessed day, and we'll talk at y'all later.